Welcome to Checkpoinnt.
Oh my god! Again, I said it like so much like.
Because you're never ready for it.
I'm never ready for it. You know, I have to say check and then I have to say point. It's just like.
And he's always caught off guard. Point. Today we have Siddharth Vohra with us, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
I'm not giving you a crazy intro because I'm assuming everyone in Dubai already knows you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
But today we're going to talk about cars.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Your flip side.
My flip side. Yes. Actually, the side which I started off with before radio.
So that's your real side?
That's actually my real side. To be very honest, whenever I meet anybody and they ask me, what do you do? It's like I'm an engineer by profession, by education, but a radio personality by profession.
Crazy.
So, because
गाड़ी कहाँ है? गेड़ी कहाँ मार रहे हो यार?
गेड़ी अभी सब जगह लग रही है. So, right from India to the UAE, it's always on. So, funny story. Like you have your spare parts car and your workshop in Ajman. Same thing in Delhi for me. So I come from a workshop background.
Crazy.
I have literally been born and brought up in cars, around cars. I've smelt rubber. I've smelt engine oil burn. I've gone under the hood of the car. I have opened up carburetors. I have put together. जब wheel alignment की machines नहीं हुआ करती थी तो वो धागे से जैसे wheel alignment करते हैं and all of those things. Steering सीधा करो and all of that. I've had Ustadjis coming out and funny enough, a lot of times I say Sarji. I used to say Sarji when I was on air, and Ustadji and Sarji, and that is purely because of the guys जिनके साथ में मैं बड़ा हुआ हूँ in my workshop. क्योंकि वहाँ पे Ustadji used to be the term which you used to say for your head mechanic. Okay. And that has just come in my lingo as well. So
interesting.
Yeah.
So I've done hotel management in university. Okay. So when I went to the kitchen, okay, you said head mechanic, right?
Correct.
So there's a head chef.
Correct.
What's the hierarchy in a workshop?
So in a workshop, you have a head mechanic, you have his assistant. And उसके बाद में everybody else is just pawns. जो भी वो बोलेगा. Yeah. And head mechanic के ऊपर used to be my dad. So whatever.
Boss.
The big boss.
Yeah.
And he was the one who used to tell me कि हाँ कोई बात नहीं है तुम जाओ तुम करो मैं तुम्हारे पीछे खड़ा हूँ. Simultaneously to the head mechanic he was like इसकी वाट लगाओ. जितना इसको रगड़ सकते हो उसको रगड़ो ताकि इसको पता चले कि कैसे काम होता है.
So you had to get your hands dirty, na?
Oh, completely. करना ही पड़ता था. And I used to cry with my dad a lot of times कि मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है ये कैसे होता है वो कैसे होता है. He's like कोई बात नहीं, you'll get used to it. And then the next day he used to go to the head mechanic and say कि शाबाश.
So you have grown up with cars around you, right?
Yes.
So tell me your favorite car growing up.
Yeah, I grew up in India. So my favorite car उस time पे when I'm talking about the 80s, right? So that time it was Contessa was a huge deal. That time Hindustan Motors ki after ambassador they come out with Contessas. Maruti Suzuki came in when I was maybe in the 6th standard or something. And then it was the Zen era of Maruti that came in. Then you had the Gypsies then, back in the day.
Yeah.
You both are Dubai kids.
कुछ
समझ में नहीं आ रहा मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूँ ऐसा मत बोलो.
I'm surprised. I'm just waiting for that Padma वाली गाड़ी कौन सी है वो?
Padmini. Premier Padmini. So Rolls Royce ने अभी वो introduce किए ना उल्टे वाले दरवाजे. We've had them.
I was like ambassador नहीं सुनाई दे रहा मेरे को. Padma Shri bhi nahi sunaya.
Yeah, no. So Padmini was with my bua, but my dad used to have an ambassador which was like a family car. And that particular ambassador has had accidents with dad and his 2 brothers. It's toppled over 3 times. And every single time, because we had a workshop, the car was remade again, refurbished again, and फिर से वैसे ही दौड़ाई जाती थी.
How many people have you maximum filled in that ambassador?
15.
My dad has also said the
15.
same. We felt it like 17,
Yes.
18 kids in
Easy.
that. Like easy.
Easy. And we've gone from Delhi to Shimla to Manali to Kulu, all of these places with everybody in that ambassador. It's been a crazy ride. Yeah.
There's a new ambassador coming as well, right?
I hope so.
I heard about my dad.
I thought
Very
they stopped.
passionately.
They stopped.
They
Yeah.
stopped,
They
right?
stopped. My dad was like passionately showing me one concept of
God,
like
of-
REM.
I really hope so. अगर वो electric भी आते ना आने दो कोई बात नहीं है, but just come out with something at least. I really wish to.
Nice.
So when did you get exposed to the Dubai style of cars?
When I was in I think around 2004, 2005.
What was the first car you drove? in
Yeah.
Dubai?
I drove the Audi R8,
Oh.
the first one which was launched in India. Because I was doing a show with ZTV back in the day in Delhi they had a car show. So Wheel O City, that was the name of the show. And uspe they had these new cars which are coming in. The R8 was the first one that they had on the show at that point in time. So I was lucky enough to be there, right place, right time.
You're like, lick it up.
I was like, हाँ कोई बात नहीं मैं चला लेगा क्योंकि और किसी को मालूम नहीं था कि क्या करना है उसके साथ. I was like, yeah, मैं कर लेगा घंटा मेरे को नहीं पता चला कि क्या करना है, but we'll figure it out. That was more.
Oh wow. So now that you've driven the Audi,
Yeah.
what do you think of the Audi's Quattro system?
I love it.
What do you think about like the BM's X-Drive?
Sorry?
BM, they have the
Yeah.
4-wheel drive, X-Drive.
Try.
If you had an option, or the Mercedes
Okay, I'm going
4MATIC.
to come in with the 4MATIC then.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
going to come with the 4MATIC.
We're going to compare these
These three.
4-wheel drive systems.
Okay.
Okay, now you tell me out of the three, which one is your favorite?
I have, because it's the first one that I drove, I will be skewed towards the Quattro, to be very honest. Not saying that the other ones are not good or the other ones is better, but the Quattro, I do feel Audi has their thing with getting good cars, and they understand the psyche of what it needs to be, making it a little special for the driver. They've not had that good a spell in these past few years. Honestly, none of them have had a good spell in the last few years, thanks to the Chinese competitors.
Chinese, we'll get to that.
Yeah. But having said that, BMW is a driver's car.
Yeah.
And if you're not driving a car, if you're not driving that BMW, it doesn't make sense for you to buy a BMW, is what I feel. A Mercedes is something which is, it's a good car, but it's more in the luxury segment, but it gets you to places where the other cars don't.
It's more comfort.
It's more comfort, it's more luxury, but it's more sophisticated. BMW is a very rough and tough and in your face kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Both have their pros and cons. Audi fits in well somewhere, I would say, especially with the R8.
So
Personal
I feel the Quattro system is properly balanced.
Yeah.
Right? And the X-Drive is like more towards the
It's
rear
more
wheel.
rear wheel
Yeah.
drive.
More rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
So it's like, I like rear wheel drive, don't get me wrong. Because
No,
So I've driven a
absolutely.
BMW, then I've now shifted to an Audi.
Right.
Because I was like, I love
So
it.
that's where
I like the balance.
Now
the
he-
handling of it.
Now
Really
he
good
has
handling.
friends that have BMWs and he has an Audi, so it's more
like always
Quattro
ke,
versus X-Drive.
mera wala is better.
Always. So X-Drive is better. Because I've had this discussion with my friends a lot.
Correct.
And I was like, no, I feel the Quattro is much more balanced.
Absolutely. There was that meme going around, no? If you have to compare a front wheel drive to a rear wheel drive to an all wheel drive, a front wheel drive is when you are pulling something.
Yeah.
A rear wheel drive is when you are pushing something. And an all wheel drive is that everybody is going together. सब जाएंगे and सब मजा करेंगे. तुम्हारी ऐसी की तैसी भैंड की ड्यूटी तो की.
No one's getting left behind, bro.
You see how like these now cars went to EV?
Yes.
Bro, I think the iX series and all like got fucked. In that EV.
Now
Porsche
the
got fucked
Doors
in
have
that EV.
opened up to swearing.
I see that.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Like they tried the EV.
Yes.
They couldn't match the price of China.
I
And
think
they-
This was Porsche.
Porsche.
Everybody's gone back.
Yeah.
Everybody
They've-
said that we will come in and we will change everything by 2030, 2032. We will have all EVs But
they
now
invested
everybody's
so
going.
much.
Jaguar went all EV. They changed their logo. They messed up so
But
much.
what do you think? Like,
So
I always
much.
felt like EV is like, you know what's my fear in EV, right? Like, charge khatam ho jayega. Sheikh Zayed Road ke beech mein in the middle of traffic. I'm sitting there. Traffic.
You know, that is the biggest thing about EVs, that you don't have many places jahan pe aap charging kar sakte ho. Unlike a petrol or an ICE engine, jahan pe you have petrol stations every 1 or 2 kilometers, right? So it's
Easier.
It's easier. The range anxiety is definitely one. Funnily enough, I was having a chat with one of my friends, and exact same conversation, ke EV or a petrol vehicle. And he had a very unbiased opinion about it, ke we are more towards ICE engines or combustible engines because
What is ICE engine? Can you explain?
Internal combustion engines.
Okay.
So petrol, diesel, anything of that sort. The normal engines, gasoline engines. The normal wala jo engine hota hai apna. Instead of the EV से. तो the reason कि हम लोग इतना ज़्यादा पेट्रोल करते रहते हैं is because we love that sound. We love cars. We are car enthusiasts.
Yeah.
But we are just 10%, 12%, 15% of the entire population, जिसको the other 85% of the population is mainly who needs point A to point B जाने के लिए just a vehicle. It could be anything. It doesn't really matter to them कि आवाज़ आ रही है नहीं आ रही है. मेरे को शेख जायद रोड पे अगर मैं अटका हुआ हूँ तो मेरे को immediately मेरे को टॉक मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, मेरे को immediately acceleration मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, or anything like that sort. They just need from point A to point B जाने के लिए, and for them it doesn't really matter EV है या petrol engine है. So अगर range anxiety या their battery is full, it doesn't matter to them. अगर उनका पेट्रोल पूरा भरा हुआ है in their fuel tank, doesn't matter to them. Yeah. For us, it's a little bit of a concern because we love cars. Yeah. We love motors.
But now you see, right? Now the speaker se exhaust ki noise aati hai.
That's the biggest scam, bro.
What do you think? Merc do it and BM also do it. Like
Dodge has done it. Yeah. Challenger ke upar. That's like the scam of the century. Like, we'll give you speakers.
Exhaust. But now plug-in hybrid has come in.
Hanji.
I feel that is like a game changer, to be honest.
Yes.
But it's super expensive, man. Like, I feel like it's like, you saw the Jetor G700.
Yes.
Wow, bro, 724 horsepower on that thing.
Correct.
With like all this.
But are you going to give Jetor your 200 and something thousand dirhams?
What pricing?
That's the question, right?
They've made their mark. To be honest, the Chinese companies are making a mark. Having said that, if you compare the same kind of things, of accessories, of infotainment, of your music system, of your all the plus
make your car a home, not a car.
Yeah, exactly. Your massage on the chair, on the seats, and you're lying down and you're flying in the air and stuff like that, and you have your ceilings and everything. All those things, if you add it up for a German or a Land Rover or any other car for that matter, it would be double the amount.
400,000 dirhams easy.
Easy, right? So, अगर किसी को कुछ सस्ते में मिल रहा है, and they are getting a value because these guys now have been in the market for what? More than 7 years? Yeah. They came in around 2019, 2020 के आसपास. And abhi they made their whole 5 years of their warranty and stuff like that. It's going strong. So people have started to get that feel of ke हाँ मतलब इनके साथ में अब आगे जा सकते हैं. It's the same thing which used to happen back in the day with Hyundai cars, with Korean cars. Yeah. With the Hyundai
before
and
the
Kia
rebranded and redesigned.
That whole psyche of के यार अगर इसको हाईवे पे लेके जाएंगे बहुत पतला दरवाजा है, the sheet metal sheet is very very पतला, it gets jolty.
कोई ट्रक अगर आ गया साइड
से निकलेगा तो वो
इधर like doing shimmies like inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the same, I think they're going through that same thing.
Yeah.
And because they are in the market, so
I feel like ask me, Chinese cars I cannot trust. Really, I cannot, because
fair enough.
Because I just feel like you know how China is, right? Whenever people say something has come from China, you automatically assume There's that perspective.
Yeah.
Also, I'll
this
tell you,
fucking
I'll
shit
tell
up.
you- So I'll tell you, I've heard like a lot of stories of these things. Now, one of them I'll tell you is like someone bought a new Jetor T2, went to park it. The car is not switching off.
The car's not switching off. Okay.
And I was, for 15-20 minutes, they were trying to switch off the car. I'm like, bro, aise छोटे problems like would not happen
From the showroom, like, सीधा.
See, they are cost effective, but they don't have the reliability factor like Japanese cars, you would say, right? Like Japanese cars is like super reliable.
Agreed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But I just feel like also I have noticed that there are no parts available. If you know that in the Kuwait or they have shut down.
Geely, it was Geely.
Whatever. Yeah, they shut that down, right? Because no parts are coming in. So I'm scared that like अगर कुछ मंगा लिया है, now you buy the Chinese car, now I don't have parts for it. I have to wait 2-3 weeks to get that.
It's the same, I would say, for a lot of the companies. Not only the Chinese one, but the other guys as well. I'll give you my example. My windscreen broke, and I'm not taking anybody's side here. Yeah. I'm just saying that in terms of the parts, my windscreen broke about 6 weeks back. And I've been trying, everything is done from the insurance point of view, the workshop point of view, कि कहाँ पे लेके जानी है, क्या करनी है, they've sent in all the papers and everything. But I cannot get a windscreen, and mine is a Jeep, mine is an American car. It's not even a Chinese one. So we have to wait for the parts because the parts are not available at the agency or anywhere outside for them.
Call him for that.
I did not know, no.
The secret, the sauce is in your phone, my number.
Yeah, now I know. अब मैं खुलने में जाके कहीं पे भी तोड़वा के आ सकता हूँ कुछ भी.
Done, bro. And if you can't afford it, I get a used part of it.
बस ठीक है. But that's what I'm saying. It's there everywhere. But yeah, I hear what you say also in terms of initial hiccups of the vehicles, initial problems of the vehicles. Like I said, it's a whole circle with how the Korean guys started off, and धीरे करके they sorted out everything. And even the Japanese in the beginning of their, I would say 60s and 50s ke andar, when they started off with Hondas and Toyotas, it would have been the same as well. And almost
something in Dubai, Nissan petrols were supplied to the army and to the people over here in the local, so they've always had that trust in Japanese.
Absolutely,
they are the first ones I think who have.
That's more of a cultural thing.
Yeah, more of that cultural thing. Now they have so much trust in Nissan, Toyota.
Absolutely,
and all.
It's a thing. It takes time to build that.
I
trust.
think what you were saying was true for the West. They didn't accept the Japanese cars initially, especially when they sent over Lexus.
Yeah, India ke andar we never accepted a Korean brand because Maruti was there.
And now what's the highest selling? Now it's Hyundai.
Now it's Hyundai. So you can't say anything about it.
Exactly.
It's just a matter of time, I would say. But
but I mean, so that's what I said now. Because now people's perspective are changing now.
Absolutely.
Someone told me like the Jetor T2 looks exactly like the Defender.
Like the perspective is changing.
But the perspective has changed. Now, before it was like, oh, Jetor T2 is a copy of the Defender. Now people are like, Defender is looking like T2. I was like, yo.
Bro, but that's the thing, right? That's what like sheer volume does. It just changes perspective. Abhi, the reason that everyone is thinking about Chinese cars is, first of all, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Very affordable.
But the real test starts now, right? As you said, it's been how many years? 6-7 years.
They are given 10-year warranty.
Now is when the cars are supposed to get fucked.
Exactly. So
and
now is the real test.
Now is the real test, right? Like now you'll know if your money is worth or it's not.
Absolutely. So yeah. All the very best to everybody.
Yeah.
Good luck on your T2 and T1.
Yeah. And I know the other guys are just waiting.
The other brands.
The BMWs and the Audis are saying, dekhte hain, ab kitna nikala.
But it's the same thing I feel with, there was a perspective of American cars as well, right? Like the same perspective. Fuel toot jati hai jaldi. And it's very like this thing, especially the Mustangs and all. I remember my friend had a Mustang which was more in the garage than it was on the road.
Was the garage in Ajman by any chance? I've heard garage wale kafi zyada paisa banate hain.
Tire motor that was.
This guy bought This guy bought 3 Mustangs to sell from America. Like
we imported Mustangs in
two of them went. two of them went and one of them was
Two
like,
of them went, one of them got stuck, and I was like,
you're driving that
ये
Mustang,
फंस गई
bro.
मेरे पास यार. So I took it to uni. I like चल.
ठीक है
चाहिए
ना?
bro for sale.
Some Kuwaiti guy coming in. Nah, bro, कितने का?
This is my one semester का college fee, guys.
But I feel a lot of people are doing that, right? Getting importing cars from US, America, getting American spec cars.
Yes, correct.
What's your view actually on like imported American spec cars?
I don't have a problem at all. I was the other day. I was going back home and मेरी गाड़ी had gone to the workshop, so I was going back in a Kareem, and they had a BYD Han. I was just ऐसी वेले के अंदर I was like, let's try it out कि ये जो EVs वाला section है इनका, how is it? So ordered one EV. The BYD Han came, which is pure EV. So just talking to the driver and finding out कि कैसा चल रहा है, क्या चल रहा है, what is the mileage and कैसा मिलता है. And because he's driven a petrol car earlier, he had a petrol taxi earlier. Now he's driving this one. So he was like, this is much more better. Then I was like, कि ये आपने खरीदा कहाँ से? And he was like, ये मैंने China से import करवाया हुआ है.
Chinese spec is also becoming a thing.
Exactly.
Directly, it's cheaper.
Similarly as your American spec cars.
That's what, like, I import cars from Korea, China, and the US. So the Chinese cars are 15% to 20% cheaper अगर वहाँ से import करते हैं.
Yes.
Even the ones at 0 kilometer.
Yes. And that's exactly what he told me. And I was like, bro, तू मेरे को hacks
Mm-hmm.
बता रहा है.
yeah.
But I
bro,
think
that's the
the only
वो
thing
पूरा
is
वैसे but the only thing is you don't get
warranty. That's the biggest thing.
That's the only flaw in that system. If it helps you save X amount of thousands.
I mean, you've saved what, 60, 70,000
Easy. Yeah.
on the
20%. Take it as a plain 20%.
तो फिर चलेगा ना.
That's it. But yeah, like that's why imported cars are cheaper. I'll tell you at least like 30% to 40% of the Mercs that you're seeing on the road
Or American
are
spec.
American spec, man.
And so the thing with American spec I remember back in the day was कि वो the AC is not good enough.
Or miles में दिखाता है.
Miles
Radio
में दिखाता है.
radio was odd
It's all
number.
like-
But वो सब कुछ
There's a fix for all. अगर radio
ये देखो अभी ये बेचेगा कुछ ना कुछ नीचे लिखा हुआ आएगा.
no, I don't market that. अभी ये गाड़ी की बात है तो it's coming up. But like if your radio is like whatever only in odd number, if you're in the US it only comes 0.1.
So it was like, I remember I had 104.1, not 104.4 or 104.8.
So
Any like odd number.
Yeah, correct.
yeah. So if
there's a fix there.
if I have
now
American
it's
spec, I cannot listen to Siri 1016. Like
बेड़ा गरागो. American
That's the
specs
thing now.
बेकार. I don't like it at all on record.
but if you want to listen to them, you can just change the system. You have to just
very
connect the
easy.
computer.
Which
and,
is
like,
very much possible.
not with me, but you can just get it done.
But you should have said it's with you. Say it. Just say it, bro.
I'll take you to a place.
Wow.
Yeah. So even if now the speed dials and all are digital, you can switch them to miles. But one thing is there that the speed that comes on is usually 2 kilometers above what you're supposed to be.
Oh.
So if you're at 130 cruising,
Correct.
you're actually going at 130, 130, you're going to get flashed for sure.
Oh,
It's like exact speed it's showing.
Because it just converts it, doesn't show you the exact.
Yeah. So it's.
Understood.
you
So
have
you
to
need
stay-
to be just careful of that.
Yeah, they're like 1-2 things that are different, but the rest of the cars.
That's okay. मतलब 5 किलोमीटर नीचे कर लो उसको. 125
Yeah, pretty
पे
much.
कर लो.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Or you can just go and reprogram your car.
exactly.
That way.
Simple as that. Oh, okay. So now I know.
Have you guys seen the new FJ Cruiser?
I did.
Bro,
You have? Or
I-
you haven't.
I have.
what do you think?
I have.
Did it
Bro,
kill
the
you a
full
little bit?
personality of that FJ Cruiser is gone.
Bro, my heart
Yes.
was...
For girls now, no offense. Like, I don't mean it in a way, like, but it is. It's called a baby Land Cruiser or something like that. I was like, what?
I was so I have a friend of mine who has the old
old one,
और
the
वो
OG one.
चला रहा है, ये कर दिया. I was like, bro, look
Now
at
look.
this. How do you feel?
अब वो ज़्यादा जल्दी वो उसका ज़्यादा
Yeah, उसका
amount
value,
मिलेगा,
उसका value बढ़
जाएगा.
गया.
Yeah.
But still, like you just, that made me think the FJ actually got discontinued, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's hop on to a topic where which are the cars that got discontinued, which you were like, fuck,
The Viper.
why did they do that? The Viper.
The Dodge Viper. I really love the Dodge Viper.
But it was not at all safe.
It was
BTW
not at all
is
safe.
That's
not
why you
at
love
all
that
safe.
shit, man.
That Viper was not at all safe to drive.
Absolutely correct. It was one of the worst cars to be in, but it had a presence.
Yeah.
Whenever
It
you
had the shape also, man.
It just made a mark. It was a head turner from the very first second you saw.
Yeah, that's true.
That was definitely one.
Do you remember the Sirocco?
Yes.
Sirocco R, yeah, that was really good. car.
Volkswagen. Yes, of course.
That
But
breaks
yes.
that breaks my heart every time I see it on the road because I was like, जब मेरे पास पैसे आएंगे ना मेरे को वो खरीदनी
Correct.
as my starter into like
And it was low, it was fat.
Yeah.
It was like
it was weird.
it was one of those Hot Wheel wala,
Yes.
things
Yes,
that it just
exactly.
made no sense, but it was so wow.
I was
now,
very
but they
heartbroken.
got replaced by the GTI, right?
Yeah.
GTA was always there.
Yeah,
like,
but then they were like GTI का
हाँ,
sales ज़्यादा बढ़ा.
इसको करते हैं ज़्यादा
But
इसलिए वो हटा देते
what
हैं.
I've heard is it has a lot of transmission
yeah, it
issues.
had
That's
tons
why
of
they
trans-
stopped.
But that's every German car, right? You drive that thing for another 6 years, bro, 5 years. उसके भी हो जाएंगे transmission. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
अरे
Crazy.
जज्बाती.
Transmission failure after every 100,000 kilometers. First
Get the transmission changed only.
warranty में like before.
बदल भाई गाड़ी बेच खत्म कर. You know, like. finish it off.
Yeah. The other car, I feel it's not a car, but okay. So I'll just go back a little bit. In India, जब RX 100 आया था ना Yamaha का, that was one of the biggest motorcycles, 2-stroke, right? उसके साथ साथ there used to be one bike which was there. It was called the RD 350. Okay, it was. And that time it was just Yezdi and this RD 350 Yamaha 350, which had a 2-cylinder in that. So you had two exhausts, 2 pipes coming out from either side. But that was, again, it was a killer bike. If the timing was always out, uska problem hota tha ke you could never match it. And uski brakes, because it had drum brakes, no disc brakes. I'm talking about 70s, 80s. So, आप यहाँ पे ब्रेक लगाओगे, शारजा जाके ब्रेक लगाओगे. And you know that
पैर
is.
नीचे कर लो.
With action shoes. Okay, आएंगे. But that was one bike which was, again, in that same time, it was a beautiful bike, but they discontinued it because of certain flaws. But it's one of those, again, the question that you were asking, okay, it should come back, or why did they discontinue?
Yeah, that's true. That one, and bro, now it's just popped into my head.
Please.
One question I want to ask you guys, both of you. Okay. You've seen like Nissan petrols in Dubai.
Yeah.
Which is the best shape? I'll tell you mine, and I have a big story behind this. My Nissan petrol, which I used to love the shape, was of Super Safari. You've seen that shape, right? That not the box type, uske baad Super. But that car had so many... Bro, that car stopped in the middle of the road because petrol was over. Uska petrol tank ka jo sui hai never used to work. So I never knew how much like blind faith, blind trust. You know, we used to drive that car.
This is before Carrefour was a thing. You were just stranded.
Bro, we are stranded in the middle of the signal.
Right.
He has pushed the car from the back.
It's a junction.
And he's pushing the car.
It's not like it's some small car.
Yeah. But that shape, if I have the opportunity, I want to get that shape again. Like there is.
So do you know, there is one company which takes that shape and they convert it to an EV model.
Oh.
They put in all the batteries. They strip out everything. They put it on batteries and stuff like that. Completely, they do it up, and then you can drive it as a normal EV car. So you're never out of petrol.
But you're out of battery.
But you might get out of charge.
Carry like a
I think you should cast him to make it a plug-in hybrid also.
Yeah, make a plug-in hybrid.
And then you pay
No,
like
that
5
was-
times
okay.
for maintaining
It's
both
not
sides.
like, bro, it's only because that petrol tank never used to work.
Huh.
Yeah, so and that car had 2 tanks.
2 tanks.
Yeah, and
Yes.
both ki sui nahi chalte. I don't know which tank he's putting the thing in. Okay, because one tank is smaller than the other one. So I don't know which tank he put in. And then I used to drive it, bro, 2-3 times. It has stopped in the middle of the road.
Right.
Coming back from university, I was stuck in traffic, Dubai Sharjah traffic.
Shabash.
Right before Ansar Mall, the car stopped. I had to run to a petrol pump, which is that Dubai Sharjah mein ek petrol pump aata hai. I had to go there, get petrol. Oh, wo bhi 10 dirham ka petrol because that canny you have to carry.
Yeah. Canny.
Yeah. And that's at 10 dirhams ka petrol. Or I'm like, please, itne mein to at least pahunch ja, because the thing is that car used to consume a
Lot of petrol.
4.8.
lot. Like the thing is with old cars, like now
Yeah.
everything has become a turbo, 2 liter
Very
turbo.
true. Very true.
Yeah, that turbos have changed the whole, like no more 4 liter car, 6 liter ki gaadi nahi chahiye. I was telling him recently, yeah, like 'cause I want a C63 like really badly, but the 2009 se lekar 2014 model only, which is the
Because-
6.3 liter.
Because it does not have a turbo.
Yeah, it doesn't have a turbo.
Exactly. You want just the naturally aspirated.
Yeah, the naturally aspirated one. And
Yes.
but everything that we saw, so we saw one.
Yeah. I took it
In
on
the,
the
in the Ajman
चल
market.
तेरा ऐसे ही कीड़ा उछालता हूँ.
I'm anyway going to the garage. There's a market there. Chal, there's a
Let's
C63.
go.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go check out the C60. We went, checked it out. And he's like, पहले आप drive नहीं कर सकते हो, पहले देख तो लो गाड़ी and all. I'm like, bro, I've driven, I like this car, this is what I wanted, blah, blah, blah. It was a 2010 model or something, yeah?
2012 it was.
And he's like, I'm like, can I see the VIN number? We saw the VIN number, so because I want to check the history.
Right.
We checked the history, they have removed the full history
They
of the
wiped
car.
it
It's a
out.
Japanese imported car.
Okay.
And apparently, so it turns out that you can wipe out the VIN history just by paying 150
Euros.
Or something
About
like that.
300 euros.
So I
You can
never
remove the
knew.
VIN
And when I
history.
was driving that car, and I could feel the suspension is gone. Yeah. That's the thing with these cars. The thing
No,
is,
it's just that, there's like one slight bump to go down from his showroom. And usi mein you hear that, ching-chong. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
so I was-
thank you so much.
the
I'm
thing
out.
Very nice car.
एक बार दबाने दे जोर से, मैं निकलता हूँ.
the thing is, so the cruising range was at 60 kilometers when we removed from the showroom. I took one round, came back 50 kilometers, like 10 kilometers gone, just cruising
Yeah,
range.
वो तो दबा के जाएगा तो वही होएगा.
Off, bro, that car, the amount of petrol it would have, like now I'm okay with it. I'm like, okay, because now I got another one, so I was like, okay, but you know what I mean? So I was like, now I got the Audi because I was like, I can't do 6.3 liter. Even my wife wants to drive the car. He's not going to do 6.3 liter ki gaadi, like this thing. But yeah, so I just feel, but that would be like one of my dream cars, man. Like in
Agreed.
terms of like C63.
Yes.
Even the GTR. But I know GTR has a lot of problems. A lot.
But you don't buy the car.
Yeah, the thing is, I
Having
buy the car,
problems
I'll
in
pay
mind.
another 1-2 lakh. I'll pay on
That's the
fix it.
thing with लड़के ना, हम लोग कभी भी दिमाग से तो
प्रॉब्लम
सोचेंगे
जब
नहीं.
आएगी तब देखेंगे.
हाँ. और उस टाइम पे भी we will not say कि हाँ कोई बात है, ओ ये प्रॉब्लम आ गई, अब मैं इसको बेचने वाला हूँ. We will always say अरे कोई बात नहीं है यार, छोटी सी तो है, हो जाएगी. And बीवी गाली मारती रहेगी वहाँ पे.
So when did you buy this Jeep?
Wait, one second. Checkpoint. You had asked him a question. Right?
Oh yeah, which shape do you like? Sorry, I said my petrol.
You said your petrol.
Yeah.
The
I
Super
like
Safari.
the Super Safari one. I don't like the current. I mean,
What do you think of the newest shape that's come out?
it's nice.
It's like.
But if I have to ask, I mean, if I have to say my favorite would be the Super Safari.
Super Safari.
For sure, no doubt.
Now too much technology has come, too much screens and all inside.
the new one looks like the Kali Denali. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
They just went 2015 American
हाँ.
big car, nice.
Yeah. Copy paste.
Copy.
That's it. But
That's literally what I still think about it. But,
Yeah, but-
it's not digested. Like a new shape takes time to digest.
yeah.
I just don't want to.
It's,
It's-
it's called the Armada in the US, right? So
It's called the Armada.
I've seen a lot of Nissan Armada, which
imported-
is like a petrol shape, and I was like, hey, bro, that's it.
अरे ये हमारे यहाँ पे
Petrol
पेट्रोल
Armada
है.
है. ये क्या बोल रहा है ये तो Armada is something else. I have a different shape of Armada in my head.
उनको मालूम ही नहीं है पेट्रोल किस चीज को कहते हैं.
Petrol तो डलता है अंदर.
Wow. So yeah, so what is your favorite shape, man? You didn't tell me yours.
I like the platinum, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
nice. Okay.
I just prefer the platinum. I don't know why, man. Like, thoda tech chahiye.
But
Fair enough.
Like, that's
you need
it.
Some tech,
Like, if right now I have the option of the platinum, I will take the platinum. I've seen like too many upgrades done on that car.
Huh.
Like, the way you can build it, it's
What-
mad.
It is.
Because I've seen a lot of people fuck around a lot with this Super Safari. I don't think you can as much in this, but you can make this look like something completely different. Even like with their bumpers and
Yeah.
fenders, you can fuck
Yeah.
too much around with the car.
Nice.
You're
The
driving
steering wheel of
the-
this car, bro.
Now you're
वो जो
driving
Super
the-
Safari का ऐसे मक्खन है, bro. You can do it
Yeah.
like this. You
Yeah.
can't do that in the Platinum. As a drive,
Nothing beats that.
you can't beat that.
This
Fair point.
But for the looks,
It's,
उसमें बैठना है बस.
no, but this one. So this now you drive a Jeep Wrangler.
Yes.
Have you ever thought ki like I don't now? I'm assuming you're liking American Jeeps and all
Yeah.
that. But what do you think like of the Bronco? Why wouldn't you like go for something like a Bronco, which is similar to the Jeep Wrangler? Which which Jeep Wrangler you have? The Rubicon one or
I have the Sports,
Sports?
which is the basic one. And then I have been doing little bit mods on it, and I've just been doing like a Lego. I'm just adding something, removing something. It's my Lego.
What do you think? But like, would you go for something like a Bronco, or would you go for something like a truck?
A truck. Now that I have a Jeep,
now you want to do a truck.
I want to do a truck. And every single person who has a truck, who's driven a truck, or who's kept a truck, has always told me one thing: once you drive a truck, you will never go back to a two-wheeler or a four-wheel drive or something like that. You will never go back.
You only add to it.
You will only add to it. You either add a trailer, or you'll add something else, a home, or you'll add something else uske andar, but you'll never go downgrade it to anything else.
Which truck would you go for if you had the option?
Nice question. So, I love the Ram, to be very honest. Yeah. I love the 150, but the 150 Raptor.
You prefer the 4-door double cabins or?
Yeah, with the family, I prefer the 4-door, the double cabin one.
But if it had to be just your joyride, what would you actually prefer as a car?
As a car
or as a truck? Sorry. Wrong question.
Okay. So as a truck, I would want it to be, I'll still go in for the 4-door.
Okay.
Simply because...
For the vibes.
And... वो that ambassador वाला scene ना 15 लोग इकट्ठे करके चलो
अरे उसके लिए तो डिक्की पड़ी है bro उसके लिए डबल कैबिन ही चाहिए
एसी नहीं चलेगा ना वहाँ पे bro
full down in that and go bro
वहाँ पे हम लगाएंगे
VIP seating
yeah Dubai but yeah so I would prefer the 4-door for that and
don't you think like a parking would be like the biggest
it would be
pain in the
oh yes absolutely लेकिन हम लोग कभी भी दिमाग से नहीं सोचते
You're supposed to park there in the desert, bro.
हाँ,
it's not for the road.
It's not.
Desert में कोई line नहीं. You just leave it there, bro.
Yeah. It's always that. We never think with our heads.
I've driven the big cars and I was like, no, I like थोड़ी छोटी गाड़ी.
छोटी गाड़ी.
Yeah, it's easy to like maneuver.
So true.
It's easy to like park. It's easy to do all that. So I'm now used to
Even in malls, bro. जब तू जाएगा कहीं पे भी पार्क करने के हिसाब से घर पे तो है ही है but if you're just going somewhere in the malls यहाँ कहीं पे भी it's a pain in the ass.
I love like hatchbacks because it's so nippy like
yes
so like I think about 7-8 years ago I needed a car desperately and my friend was leaving to India or somewhere for good
right
so she's like I'm leaving and I have this car. I was like, cool, I'll take it. I'll pay you in a bit. Yeah, I'll pay you 4K, but I'll pay you. I'll tabby this shit. Yeah, I'll tabby this shit. So I did that and I picked it up. It was a 2007 Peugeot. Come down.
Yeah. Okay.
206. Okay. Okay, let's fuck with this for some time. Let's see kya hai isme and let's drive it. So I drove that car, bro, and I was like, the only thing this shit is missing is some power. I was able to go anywhere, go into the stupidest industrial areas, kachre ke andar, bahar, and I'm getting there. But the only thing that's pissing me off is जब मैं fast lane में जा रहा हूँ ना, it's taking me 5 hours to reach 100 and I'm like, shit, this car deserves my dad. This is my dad's car, not mine. So now recently, he got a S3.
Okay.
And I sat in it, And I was like, bro, don't mind me saying the next line. But I feel right now I'm sitting in my old Peugeot, which I totaled. मैं scrap में दे दी उसको. I feel like I'm sitting in that, but I feel like you've given me that power on that shit.
वो इतना पैसा खर्चा किया.
I don't care. मेरे को
चवाट मारा है उसके ऊपर.
Double पैसा खर्च कर feeling वही आ रही है. But it was like.
I am sure.
Sure. So I enjoyed that nippiness, like, because even now, like when
especially in India traffic, dude.
Yeah.
It just makes so much sense. Even here, for that matter, you have a hatchback. You're just going in and out anywhere and everywhere. It's brilliant.
You become one of those people who actually end up causing the traffic because you're the one cutting lanes.
Yeah, and you don't mind it.
I need to get home. तुम लोग देख लो भाई अपना.
नहीं कोई बात नहीं मैं 2 गाली एक्स्ट्रा खा लेगा बट मैं कर सकता है ये तू नहीं कर
I will do
सकता.
some good deeds to balance this shit.
तू ट्रक में है ना. तू खा भाड़ में
मेरा
जा.
choice है भाई. Okay, I actually want to understand this plug-in hybrid because it's something new to me, and I've seen you also go around see these cars with it.
Yes.
What's the technology exactly? Because I spoke to him, he told me it has both things, petrol and hybrid, which made me think from a
motor.
workshop perspective कि ये तो double काम हो रहा है.
Correct.
ठीक है, if someone is buying it, and if they need to maintain both sides of the thing, I guess. Or what's the tech? Because I honestly,
Like, it's like
it's
you
new
get
to
the
me.
power, like you get the horse power and all with this thing, but you can drive only on full electric, maybe like I think 50 to 100 kilometers. So upar you cannot drive on electric. Then it changes to petrol, and then you have to also charge that electric BTW. You can't. It doesn't charge on like Prius. It charges on its own, like
So
the hybrid.
this is what I don't understand fully,
Yeah.
because I've seen the Euros also have this thing now, like where it's 1 second it's like blasting this whole thing, and the second it's like
It's
quiet.
like
When it's all
quiet.
like pristine quiet.
So there are 2 things in that. One is just a hybrid, and one is a plug-in hybrid. So if it's just a hybrid, which is what our Camrys and the Prius and all of these guys are, basically it has a motor and an engine. You start on the motor, and automatically after you cross 10 or 15 kilometers per hour speed, the motor switches to the petrol
Okay.
engine.
Yeah.
Simple
Petrol
as
engine.
that. So whenever you hear, whenever you sit in the Camry and it's on traffic lights, you'll never hear the car, the engine running.
Yeah.
After about थोड़ा सा time आगे जाएगा तो it'll just
Switch.
You see in the taxis, right? It shows eco, and then suddenly with
Correct.
more RPM you go.
That's the hybrid, right?
that's pure hybrid.
Yeah, this
That's
I know.
yeah.
I'm well versed with the hybrid.
That's the hybrid,
Yeah.
which we've grown
Basic,
up
yeah.
with. We've understood that and all of those things. Now with the plug-in hybrid, the thing is that it will need, because it's a plug-in, you will need to charge it. Having said that, it doesn't need charging all the time. It, like the hybrids, it will take in some amount of charge when you are braking, and the motor will get charged. But ultimately, you will have to give it a little bit of charge. It will again start in hybrid mode, and once it starts in the hybrid mode, the way that you're saying about the Urus, you can go for about 5, 6, 7 kilometers, and then uske baad mein automatically you switch over to the petrol, and it goes full blast. So agar aapka
But it gives you really good range as well.
yes,
Without you having
Without-
that anxiety of ki like मैं रुक जाऊंगा अभी.
exactly. So you can switch between any. Ideally, you only
You get full power on the electric.
you get the full power of the electric. You have to understand this electric motor is the reason that it's in is because they have a smaller engine and a turbo with that. So in order to avoid the turbo lag, when you just press the accelerator, that's when the motor actually comes in.
Okay, cool.
So you don't get that initial,
You just go.
and it's just seamless.
So it starts off electric and then
Yes. So if you
Okay, I got it
just
now.
jam the accelerator and you get that turbo lag जो आता है.
yeah. You're just waiting like
You're like waiting and then it goes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So वो नहीं आएगा with the
Okay.
motor.
that is sick.
That is actually
That is
very cool.
actually really
But
sick.
it also, like you said, it also extends the range to quite an extent.
Yeah.
So
I think the new Jetor G700 is like 1,100 kilometers.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're claiming it to be.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that, I would say 700, 800 भी निकलता है, bro. That is also big.
They've
Yeah.
done the same thing with Nissan, right? They
Which
said
one?
that this car can drive up to, on a full petrol tank, it can drive up to like
Which Nissan?
petrol. They had said that on a full tank, with now though they're saying 1,000 this thing, but in a full tank.
2 tanks?
on
Kitne
the full, I
tanks,
think
bro?
they had given a cruising range of like 900 kilometers.
Yeah,
Whoa.
okay.
But that full tank would be
Sure.
like 180, 200 runs. You know
What
I mean?
200? That full tank is not
That
mine.
full tank
That's
will be a
fucking
Kafu truck.
300, 350.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, 300, 350, yeah, something along those lines.
150 तो तेरे उसमें आता है ब्रो 2
Yeah.
लीटर की गाड़ी में तो वो तो
So
fucking 5.6
Kafu truck पीछे चल रहा होगा.
yeah. वो तो लेके you need to
That
own a
was the
petrol
running
pump.
joke, गाड़ी खरीदोगे पेट्रोल पंप पे खरीदना साथ में.
Okay, I want to head into a segment,
Anji.
which is we're going to say some car brand names.
Anji.
Very basic. And till you don't hear a better brand,
Hmm.
you don't say anything.
Okay.
If you hear the brand name, you say the brand name.
So
So if I say
For example,
Lamborghini, and then if I say Ferrari, and if you think that Lamborghini is still a better brand according to you than Ferrari, then you wait for me to.
So is it my
I'm
point
gonna.
of view?
Yeah, it's your point of view.
Okay.
Everything is your point of view.
Okay. ठीक है.
Okay, we're gonna start with.
Let's start with something supercars are gonna go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's start with
GTR.
GTR. Yes.
Let's set the base.
Let's start
as-
Let's
the
tell it.
base with
Yeah.
the GTR.
Love it.
After GTR,
Hmm.
let's go to the Corvette
Depends which Corvette.
C6.
GTR.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now let's go into Lamborghini.
Between
Huracan.
GTR and Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Huracan.
Let's go Aston Martin.
Which one?
The Valkyrie.
Ah.
No, Valkyrie is the hypercar. Sorry, that's the hypercar.
Okay.
पहुंच गया hyper में पहुंच गया.
Sorry.
That's
Super
fine.
में.
That's okay.
Vantage? Vantage is super?
चल ठीक है. Vantage.
Vantage is
between
better.
The Huracan and the Vantage. अगर तू मेरे को 15 साल पहले पूछता तो I would have stuck to Huracan.
But now you think the
Yeah.
Huracan is discontinued, right? So
Yeah, but I'll still go with the Vantage.
Vantage.
Advantage. Why?
Yeah,
like-
I'm just old.
You-
I like
Classy, yeah.
I like classy
Yeah.
things now.
Fair.
Which is why I asked between the Corvette when you said, had you said a Stingray, I would have gone to,
Stingray.
yeah,
Okay.
The new Stingray.
the old
The
Sting,
old Stingray.
the old
Nai
one,
wali
the
to puri-
60s,
yeah.
the 64, 65 one.
That's the class.
the one which had the folded piche wala rear window and the NASA wala guys getting all of those. Yeah.
I want to say Audi R8, but that's also coming to hyper.
Nahi?
I think that's body.
That's super.
That's a super.
That's
Audi
not
R8.
even a super, that's a sports car, but yeah. Chalega.
We can-
Okay.
हाँ,
R8.
R8.
For the.
R8.
R8.
आगे उसके कुछ भी बोल R8.
R8. Okay.
That's my personal thing. It's a personal one. So
Next one I would say is Ferrari.
okay, 458.
Italia.
R8.
R8?
R8.
Wow. Now I'm thinking which supercar I can say, man. The only things that are coming into my head is.
तो बोल ना जो आ रहा है बोल.
Hypercars.
No problems.
So
Go with the
hop
hypercars.
on to
चल
hypercars.
ना.
Okay, let's go on.
Yeah,
to
Would you prefer
hypercars.
hypercars over supercars?
I honestly have not driven any hypercars, but love
As a boy.
those machines as a boy. Having those posters of the Countach and everything on in your.
The Bugatti,
I used to play this game back in the day on Facebook.
Huh.
It was called Petrol Head. Have
Okay.
Have you played
no,
that?
No.
So in that, what you used to do is you used to randomly get one supercar.
Okay.
And now it's like NFS, but you're just like pressing okay. Now I want to race against this guy. And you collect points, and then you go to a next like level.
Oh,
and fight.
nice.
Okay.
It just reminded me. The Countach was the one which I remember. Like, oh, bro, I really wanted this game, man.
Absolutely.
Let's move on. Okay, so we are stuck
Hanji.
at the R8.
Yeah, we're stuck at the R8, right?
McLaren
Challenge the
720. That's
Have you said, okay, not the 720. I'll still stick with the R8. Personal choice.
R8.
Yeah.
AMG GT.
AMG GT. Yeah.
GT.
Yeah.
You want to say something else or end it here?
Yeah, we can end it here also.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I have the next segment. The next one is for trucks.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Done.
We are going to start off, which is the new truck that
BYD launched?
BYD launched.
Shark.
Oh.
What did you
Shark.
actually think of that car?
I actually like it. I think it's a little chotu, but it's in the Ford Ranger category rather
Yeah.
than the Ford
The
150
Okay.
F-150 category. So
Cool.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful piece.
Let's start off with the trucks. We'll start off
Yeah.
with the one which just said Ford Ranger, Raptor.
Ranger.
Raptor.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we adding the
Ranger
Raptor?
Raptor?
Ranger
Raptor
Raptor.
भी add
Okay.
कर रहे हैं तो उसमें?
Of course, bro. That's the. If I'm going to talk, I'm going to talk the best.
Okay, sorry,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Apologies. ठीक है?
वो अपनी कैनी साथ में लेके घूम रहा है, पेट्रोल खत्म भी हो गया तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
अगली बार चार्जर भी रखना पड़ेगा.
मैं चार्ज भी करेगा तो.
Everything. I'm not going through that again.
Yeah.
Nissan Titan.
Nice. Okay. I like it, but no. We started from the Shark.
From the Shark.
So I'll still go with the Shark.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go for the Titan.
Okay.
That was starter pack.
Okay. Fair enough.
Toyota Tacoma. Have you driven it?
I haven't driven it. I've seen it, but Tacoma.
Okay, let's
no.
fuck Tacoma, Tundra.
Tundra, yeah.
Let's come to
Tundra is, but I'll still stick to the shark.
Shark.
interesting.
Yeah.
The Chinese
I've
is
actually
pulling you up.
sat in the Tundra. It's very plain and basic. I felt like my truck
Yeah.
mein hi hu.
My
Like-
exactly.
like-
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Like it's very like I don't know how to explain it when you.
It's basic from the inside,
It
right?
is so.
It is very Toyota.
Yeah, like Toyota basic. The Yaris ka interior.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
give me a screen which is there's no screen like from the one that I had 2 years back wala model. But like I was
So
like,
even if they
what
would have
the
given you a
fuck?
screen, it would have been the 70s wala screen, which
कुछ दे दो ना वही दे दो.
it would have been.
मुझे
that,
ऐसे नहीं turn up करना volume and press 1, 2, 3, 4 like. Well, anyway.
Okay.
Then there is a Honda Ridgeline. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that. I won't. Nice.
Nothing
Ridgeline.
to
Okay.
miss out on.
Is it?
Probably
then we'll stick
There's
to the
probably
shark
a reason
only.
you have not seen it.
Okay.
Okay, GMC Sierra.
Nice.
1500.
I like it, and I think I'll go with the Sierra now.
Sierra.
Yes.
Bro, one of my friends
have to get into, like-
one of my friend's dad was into just this American trucks and
Yeah.
he had this 8-wheel Sierra. I was like, bro, ye kya kar raha hai ye yaar? This guy is working in Emirates. He's 50 years old. He's killing it over here, bro. Sam's dad, bro. You remember Sam's dad?
Oh, seriously.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was like, this
That
guy
is
is
a Tahoe
living.
they had.
Yeah.
Tahoe.
Tahoe and he had then got a Silverado.
Silverado.
Yes.
Silverado or
Absolutely.
Sierra.
There's something about these American guys. They know how to make trucks. To be
It's
very
because there are these farm vehicles, bro. That's वो अपने पास ट्रैक्टर है ये लोग ट्रक लेकर घूमते
honest.
हैं.
I think so. हमारा ये आयशर है और उनका वो
वही, exactly.
GMC. ठीक है.
Okay, so right now what's winning? The Tundra is winning.
No, the GMC.
GMC
the
Sierra.
Sierra.
Silverado.
Sierra.
Sierra. Okay. F-150
Ah.
Raptor.
Okay.
Go
Go with the
Raptor.
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 Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
That'll be the. There's one more.
There's
yeah.
one more. There's the Ram,
Which one?
which is the craziest Ram,
So there
which
is-
competes with the Raptor.
There is a Ram called Rebel. No, not Rebel.
Hennessy, Rebel.
No, it is the one which has that 700 horsepower. Is it the? I'm forgetting the name. But
So would you take that?
yes,
You would take the Ram over the F-150.
yes. The what is it called? The Ford Raptor and the Ram T-Rex. Yeah.
Which is the.
I've heard of.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
No, dude, don't have like the Ram has any Hellcat and all in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have
so
the Hellcat?
they have that one as well, which is upar wala. But yeah, it's and funnily enough, if you open the center console, no, so they have a T-Rex, the shape of a T-Rex,
Yeah.
and running after a Raptor.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
They've actually got it in that center console
Insane.
of the Ram.
Whoa, that is
Wow,
so
wow.
cool.
Yeah, so they actually went after the Raptor with this one.
Interesting.
that's the-
Very cool.
Wow.
Okay, checkpoint. Now, I want to ask you, as a person in Dubai, okay, I get a Jeep,
Okay.
Wrangler,
Mhm.
okay, just as you do.
Yeah.
But I also, I know that there are a lot of these groups, right? Like
Yeah.
Jeepers groups and all of these other kind of groups.
Yeah.
How do I join these groups? Or how do I inculcate myself in this off-roading or this group tradition? Or how can you guide me and what should be my steps if I want to get into it?
Give me a call.
Call
Okay.
से numbers here.
Yeah.
इसका number यहाँ पे है, देख लेना.
So there are a couple of groups. Actually, there are a lot of groups. There are a couple of groups which are only for Jeeps. There are a couple of groups which are only for Pajeros. There are a couple of groups which are only for Broncos. There are a couple of groups which are for all. So depending on which one you want to go for Jeep, my group which I go with is Jeep Nation, who are an amazing piece of these guys are like family in the group itself. They've got quite a lot of things happening. Even when the floods happened, they were there helping out people in
Everybody,
Sharjah,
nice.
in Dubai, everywhere, going around with a lot of stuff. Then there is another group called Jeepers. Then there is another group which I go with. It's called the Real Off-Roaders.
Okay.
That's for everyone and anyone, whether you have a Jeep or you have a Toyota or you have a Honda or you have a truck. Doesn't
Koi bhi
really
ja
matter.
As long
Koi
as you're
bhi.
going off-roading.
These guys are purely off-road enthusiasts. They don't charge you anything. They don't ask for anything. They'll tell you the basic things that you need for off-roading. You need a flag. You need to have your spare tires in. You need to have a rope in. All the basic stuff. If you don't know where to get it, they'll tell you the places also. We got it from here. They'll send you the links and everything. You order it on Amazon or something. So they'll help you out with everything. And they'll put you on the group every single time that they have. Every weekend is when they have their drives and everything. Whether you are in the beginner mode, they'll help you out. Whether you're an intermediate or whether you're somebody who is going into Liwa and going for off-roading like every single day. So accordingly, they'll just see and map you out. It's very simple.
Interesting.
And the guys who I was fortunate enough because my neighbor was into off-roading.
Sick.
So the moment he saw that I sold my Chrysler and I got a Jeep, he was like,
Let's go.
come, I have a group. Like, okay. Ram.
Nice.
But yeah.
So you were never into off-roading before the Jeep?
No, never.
And what's your experience like? Like what was the mind shift change like when you actually went off-roading? Like
Did you think,
what's
like,
the scene there?
This was dangerous but fun.
Like fat bhi rahi hai,
Yes.
penna bhi hai. Like
Haan.
it's that or like what's it like?
It was kind of like that, but it was also, it just takes your mind off everything else and you're just there in the zone. Like for us, what happens is because we have 10 things going on, whenever we are on the road, we're either talking or we're thinking कि मेरे को ये चीज next 15 minutes के अंदर करनी है. These are going to be my to-do list. This is going to be what is going to happen. Tomorrow morning, I have to give this one a call. I have to set up this.
Muscle memory is kicked in and now you're thinking other things while driving.
Exactly. Or if you are working, then you're also 10 things there.
Yeah.
So your mind is never completely off. When you go for anything, whether it's off-roading or whether it's to a gym or whether it's swimming, you're completely focused on that particular thing, right?
Yeah.
This was exactly that. That if I am off-roading, if I am going up a hill, up a sand dune, तो I cannot be thinking कि मेरा to-do list क्या है क्योंकि मेरी फट रही है कि आगे कोई दिख नहीं रहा भाई क्रैश आ रहा है क्या करना है लेफ्ट जाना है राइट जाना है
Yeah, fair.
So you're completely focused there,
Yeah.
which made a lot of sense and it just detaches you from your routine and just helps you out. So I could never understand when these guys used to say, जिसके साथ में मैं जा रहा हूँ, कि we love these 4 hours when we are off-roading because it just takes our mind off everything else. We don't think about family. We don't think about kids. We don't think about office. We don't think about parents. Anything. It's just you and your skills. So you're purely enhancing. It's just focus. And sometimes you need that.
Have you driven any other car except for the Jeep Wrangler off-roading?
Yeah.
Tell me which one is the
Give
one
me
you
your
really
best
like
5
off-roading
cars according to you.
Land Cruiser.
Number 1.
Hands down, the Land Cruiser. I mean, it's a cruise ship, which is just there. It's the ship of the desert.
Make it like that. Other bumper.
Yeah. You just take it and you, even if you're a novice,
you can't go wrong. You can't.
just go. Just go. Nothing will happen. The Patrol, exactly the same. Personally, I love the Land Cruiser more, but yeah, Patrol exactly the same as well. Jeep, I've driven. I've taken the Bronco as well.
But the Jeep can take you anywhere in the world, bro.
Yeah.
This is one thing I know about it.
But-
कि तू कहीं पे ही पहुंच जाएगा भाई.
हाँ.
But
बस लेके जा इसको.
Yeah. तू लेके जाने वाला बन. हो जाएगा. हो जाएगा.
But I've
हो
heard,
जाएगा.
okay, well, I don't know, you'll have to tell me on this, that I've
Sure.
heard the Jeeps, like on-road drive is like not that great. You know, it's not like really.
It's a brick on the road, sir. Aerodynamics के नाम पे आपको घंटा कुछ मिलेगा उसके अंदर.
Yeah.
Only
So-
off-roading. This is the...
So, exactly. So, if anybody asks me, should I buy a Jeep? The first question I ask them is, are you going to go off-roading with it? Because if you're not, it's got a lot of wind noise. Whatever you do, it is never going to be silent inside the cabin.
Okay.
It will have a little bit of a steering ke andar play. There is going to be a little bit of a play in your steering. Normal roads pe. There is going to be a steering wobble, but it's there because it is made for the wadis. It is made for the desert. So in the desert, you need a little bit more than your normal one so that you can turn, twist and all of those things. So if you're not going to take it to the desert, if you're not going to take it to the off-roading, for off-roading, तो फिर doesn't really make sense. फिर तुम ऐसा है कि रेंट पे कर लो एक दिन के लिए and then go और शौक खत्म करो and
पूछ लो हाँ ले जा मेरी गाड़ी.
Call me for a good time. But yeah, so correct. You're absolutely correct. On road, it's not really that. It looks amazing. It gives you that whole.
Every, I think Wrangler looks apna unique hai.
Yeah, and that's the fun part. Like you make it according to what you think is right. It's like a Lego puzzle in itself.
Yeah.
So you're making it according to what you think is right, and there's nothing wrong in that.
Yeah, for sure.
So when we go for Jeep meets, every single Jeep is a different Jeep in itself. Every single Jeep is a different color, a different customization, a different suspension.
Like that's.
It's insane. It's insane.
The Sahara version, do you like that one? That's sick. I really like the.
It's beautiful. It's
Sahara.
really.
Checkpoint. I have a question. If not the Wrangler, for the road, a similar kind of vehicle.
Bronco.
Straight up.
Bronco.
Nothing beats
The 2-liter turbo.
Yeah. Bronco. It's
EcoBoost.
whatever the problem is with the Jeep, the Bronco has solved it. I know a lot of the Jeepers will hate me for this. Why are you going in for a Ford and all of those? But whatever the problem is with the Jeep, the Bronco actually solves it.
So is it as good off-road? I don't think so on that aspect.
Okay. It also depends on the driver.
Okay.
Let's say.
Vin Diesel भैया ने आपको याद है कुछ बोला था?
Let's say the guy.
Then it always depends on the driver. Now you can't put like let's say the same driver is driving both cars.
Same driver is driving both the cars.
Yeah.
He can go no problems in the desert with a Bronco as well.
Beginner friendly.
So only the stick can take the car into the desert.
Bronco ले लो.
Or GTR.
Fair. Apart from these three groups,
Hanji.
what's the minimum kit that you need to go off-roading? And let's end it with tell me a bit about Liwa, because I myself
I've
is
seen a lot
on
of
the
stickers.
I'm on a road. I'm on the road kind of guy. So I'd like to get some off-road info from you
Yeah,
because you're into that scene.
right.
So tell me a bit about Liwa as well. And
Liwa
why
is
is
about
this
to
Liwa
start.
sticker behind every four-wheel drive in the UAE?
Bro, Liwa is the place to be in December for anybody who loves outdoors. Does not matter whether you understand off-roading or you don't understand off-roading. If you just love outdoors, Liwa is the place to be. And wahan pe it's, yes, they have that Liwa festival where people are going bonkers. They're going up and down sand dunes and they're going off-roading and they're going all out all through the night and everything. It's the vibe, yaar. It's all about having like-minded people. They're all out to help each other. You have families there.
I've seen like so many like picnics.
Yes,
happening
it's
there.
a
Family
picnic
picnics, yeah.
spot in itself. You put up campfires. You have resorts. You have camps happening in the desert. Something or the other is happening, and it's alive. And उसके बाद में पीछे आवाजें आ रही हैं, and it's like everybody is out there for one single mission, just to have fun and be around like-minded people. It's just that. So if you haven't been to Liwa, you should.
Yeah, I should. This was the season I was like, okay, I need to go. Like
You
I don't care, I don't care.
You should.
need to go
should.
there.
It's those 3 days, 4 days, whatever you can take out, go for it.
So you go there for like a day spend,
You can
or
go
like
there-
a weekend spend. What's the
Weekend bhi
scene?
ho sakta hai yaar.
Okay, fair.
Nice.
I mean, why not?
Because
We
पहली
have
बार है, bro, मुझे क्या मालूम?
we have drives happening. So we do a lever drive as well. I don't go for the lever drives because you need to have special skills for that. अभी तक मैं
It depends
beginner
on
और
the driver.
depends on the driver. So I am with the driver, जिसको मालूम है कैसे चलाना है. So those guys start off at a particular point, go through the Liwa drive, and they come out from somewhere else altogether in the desert. And I'm like, ये क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Like, come. But
Fair
it's
enough.
beautiful. It's an experience in itself.
I think for sure check it out this time.
You should. So the basic is you need to have a flag. You need to have your radio sets. You need to have spare tires. You need to have lots of water in your car. And you need to make sure that you always go with a group. Don't go alone.
You get lost.
You get lost. And if something happens, you need people around you who can help you out. So
Especially if you get stuck. Like,
especially if you get stuck, because a lot of times what happens is you get stuck, the guys who you are with get stuck, and at the same time then both of you are thinking, okay, what do I do next? So if you are in a group, somebody or the other is there to help you out. They understand.
Speaking on that topic, I've seen recently on Instagram, like how these people, they're rescue groups.
Yeah.
Who go and help people out when they're stuck. Dude,
Angels,
that's
bro,
changed.
we've been rescued so many times.
Yeah.
2-3 कदम अंदर घुसे और अटक गए, rescue कर दो please.
हाँ.
And people are coming like and just helping you out.
Absolutely.
It's somewhere where I actually like felt like people care. You know what I mean? Like I felt that when I entered the desert.
Yeah.
And
it's not just
And
the
if I tell
desert,
that to
it's
someone-
also happened at Jumeirah Beach for me. When it was, you
there-
could just take your
Yeah,
car
yeah,
there.
yeah.
There was no parking.
when I was in Jumeirah Beach, whoa, कहाँ से आया भाई?
It depends on the driver. But those guys are amazing. Really, really
I
helpful
felt
guys.
culture there, like
Yeah.
it's not something you can explain. Like
Absolutely. And this would be some guy just randomly just passing by and he'll see you और वो पूछेगा you're stuck and you'll say कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा हाँ बोलूँ ना बोलूँ क्या करूँ
Like, no, I'm
no
not stuck.
exactly and then you're like you're stuck bro let me help you
this guy has a whole kid, live
Yeah.
लेके आ रहा है, where's the hook of your car, yo?
and he will go all out which is beautiful.
And the beauty was that right after the guy gets done saving you, he's 5-10 meters ahead, another dude is stuck and he's going.
I'll tell you, like, I feel like this is one big mistake that a lot of people do when they enter off-roading is first when they enter the desert, firstly, they don't deflate their tires.
No, they don't.
They always get stuck and then they're like, first you have to deflate your tires first, bro, then you can drive. Now, like, I've seen a lot of people who get
Yeah.
stuck and the first thing these rescue people come is like, bro, you have like fucking 36 PSI on your tire, yaar. Nikal. 36 में घूम रहा है. And then it happened to a friend of mine. So we had helped him out. He comes out and now it's PSI 11. Now the
Correct.
steering is fucked. He comes out, he's like, bro, this desert safari fucked me because of my steering. I'm like,
Just fill
he's
some
like,
air,
bro, just fill some air.
भर गया.
हवा आपके सामने हवा निकाली
अपने में भी
है.
भर और उसमें भी भर गया. Crazy, and that's all we had the time for this episode. Thank
We
you,
should-
Sid, man.
Yeah.
It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
We should have this again.
Yeah, this was. I feel like कभी भी कार्य के बारे में बात करनी है.
Anytime.
Hello, bro, आ जाना.
Number is here. Anytime.
Or
It
how
was
is
fun.
It was fun.
So much fun, and yeah, you guys are doing a great job though. Really
Thank
had
you.
fun.
Thank you so much, man. Awesome. And that's
Don't do it.
no, that's
Don't do it. And that's time for checkpoint. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, finish. I don't want to get checkpoint. It's fucking cringe as fuck. Look at high school girl on one leg.
it's because I want you to be that
No.
high school girl thing. Point.